Hey guys, I'm struggling making this video honestly, because I don't know. I do keep overthinking it, and I wish I could stream this, but I really can't because I have terrible Wi-Fi, which you might know if you've watched any of my streams. I get a lot of slideshow comments about it, and that's okay. That's fine. I prefer honesty, but yeah. So a few days ago, I got a comment on my channel, right? And it was because in a previous video, I mentioned that I'm on my phone when I drive, and I called it a bad habit. And I got a couple people who commented about this. Some were like kind of more joking, like this. It's not a bad habit. That's a crime, which is true. It is a crime. Others were not a lot of others, but one guy was serious though, and he said, you know, it's not a bad habit and I'm unsubscribing because I don't want to follow somebody who considers it to be, or something like that. And there's a few ways I can go about responding to something when someone says something like that. Number one, I can be kind of lame and be like, okay, whatever, who needs the one subscriber? I have a massive 33,000, or no, I think I crossed 34,000, which is insane. But that's a really lame way to go about that, because this you are my audience, and as much as okay, wait, we got to go 1 2 1 2 1 2 like that. Okay, go, take down the roaster. Yes, I think we get this. We got to get down that barbarian. Go, Candy Car. I need you, my boy. I need you to take out that barbarian, or else he's gonna take out a lot of my gangsters in there. Okay, you know what? Candy Car's not going to do it, but come on, Hogs. Defend for yourself. Nice. Hog Gliders, take it down. Wait, did we already do the thumbnail attack? Usually I got to wait until the very end for this, but I think we might have just hit a clip. We might have just hit a clip right now. Let's go. Oh, that's what I like to see, baby. Yeah. I normally would cut out a pop-off like this because I don't like to admit how excited I get over this stupid freaking game, but that was pretty steezy. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying to, who cares? It's how I feel. And I know yesterday I posted a video. It was like, I hate the builder base, which is true. Sometimes is true, but it was mainly sarcastic. It was a video of just all of my fails combined. Anyway, though, there's a really lame way to respond to somebody saying they unsubscribed because of something you said. The first one is, oh, whatever, I don't need you, your subscriber, see ya, dude, or something like that. The second way to respond to that, which is a little bit more, it's still pretty lame, but it's not as like douchey, is to be like, it is something I consider doing actually. I never ever considered saying, whatever, -1 subscriber, I'll be fine. I did consider trying to be like, oh, I'm not on my phone that much when I drive, I'm only on it when I'm at like a stoplight or something. Which, if I'm being honest with you guys, it was not true, or whatever. Trying to like make it not seem as bad, that way he isn't as mad, and it didn't even matter to me. I did not care about losing the subscriber. That wasn't the problem. I wasn't like fiending for that one more sub. The problem I had with it was this guy who, he probably didn't look up to me as like a role model, but this guy who was subscribed to me, I've never seen him comment before, so he may have been subscribed for a while. Who liked what I made and liked the content I made, unsubscribed because something I said upset him. And it was a pretty reasonable thing to be upset by, in my opinion. It's kind of, I can't say that word, but it's kind of not a good thing, honestly, for someone to just be like, yeah, I'm on my phone when I drive. It's a bad habit, but nothing more. And that's not how I meant it, but that is definitely how it came across. It was almost like I was saying, yeah, I'm on my phone when I drive, it's a bad habit, whatever, yada yada, you'll be fine. But that's not how I meant it, but that is how it came across. And I don't know, it's reasonable. It really is reasonable to hear someone say that and be like, wow, this guy sucks. And I completely understand that, and I do get it 1,000%. And it really just made me think like, wow, I should really think about the things I'm saying. And not only that, I should really think about the things I'm doing. Like, I am on my phone when I'm driving. That's pretty stupid, honestly. And I realize when I'm on my phone and I'm driving and I'm like, okay, I should probably get off my phone. But then I just don't. Yeah. It's kind of weird, isn't it? It's pretty weird. And I don't know. I used to be better about getting off my phone when I drove, because I used to not always be on it, and I'm not always on my. I'm not like. Let me explain. At one point, it was pretty bad. And I was like on my phone. I'd watch TV on my phone while I drove. I wouldn't just stare at my phone, but I was just allowing myself to be distracted by it. And I don't know. This is not something I should say as if it's a bad habit, because at the end of the day, it's not a bad habit. It's just like I'm addicted to my phone. I don't want to put my phone down, and I'm allowing myself to give into that addiction and possibly put others in the way of harm simply because I want to be on my phone. That sucks. That's pretty stupid, honestly. Like, what a trash human I am, almost. If I honest, with all respect to myself, what a trash human thing for me to do. Like, really, I'm gonna open up other people to possible danger just so I can stay on my phone. Like, that sucks. That really sucks. Like, I don't know. And for some, I didn't really necessarily think about it like that. I didn't really think about it in any way of severity. I just was like, it's something I do. I probably shouldn't do it, but hey, I'm stupid. I'm crazy. I'm reckless. Okay, okay, we didn't lose a candy car. I can maybe snipe out that mega Tesla. Whatever. Yada yada yada. It's all stupid. I should not be on my phone while I drive, and more than that, I shouldn't say anything about it as if it isn't anything more than a bad habit. Okay, I knew that was going to be in there. Just go 1, 1, 1, like that. We can umpire all these gangsters. Oh, we're finding traps. Oh, we are getting trapped, baby. We're getting trapped. Oh, yeah. I didn't have any back-end plan there. This really doesn't surprise me. That's about what I expected. We're leaving that fail in the video, by the way, because I don't want to cut them. It feels pretty stupid to cut out fails. Anyway, though, it got me thinking about that. Like, why do I not consider this to be more of a problem? And why am I okay saying that when that's not something I really, really want to be doing? In all honesty, like I've stopped being on my phone while I was driving before for a reason. It wasn't like I was just like, oh, maybe I should just stop doing this. Like I wanted to be off my phone while I drove, and I did stop doing that. And then I kind of gave back into the bad habit. And I think it's worth explaining why that is, because maybe this just happens to other people. I don't think I'm just like the crazy, unique guy here who's the only person who's struggled from a sort of addiction, which I'm going to call it that. I've struggled from, more, not legitimate, but like more addictions, but being on my phone, honestly, is kind of an addiction at this point. And I realize this. I'll be eating food, and people will be like, dude, are you on your phone right now? Like, ooh, participate in what's going on here. And I don't even realize I'm doing it. I don't realize I'm doing it. I'm just getting back on it. Like, oh, a little silence in the conversation here. Allow me to fix that for myself. Whatever. I don't know. It's pretty lame, honestly. A lot of it, any sort of addiction is pretty lame when you think about it. Like, be a human. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. This is really not good. Okay, we are running into problems here. Okay, let's go unpause both these cannon carts. We got to take down the air bombs, and we got to take down the air expo. Luckily, they're both going to do exactly that. We can maybe swag a baby dragon ability, but I really wish my battle copter wasn't dead. Obviously, I can't really do anything about that at this point. And I really wish we wouldn't nearly time fail this, which, again, can't really do anything about that. Cannon cart, please get in range of it, taking that down nice. But yeah, I need to get off my phone while I drive, and I didn't used to be on my phone while I drove. I did used to be, but then I stopped, and I was like, oh, cool, dude, I did it. And that all started when I stopped my very, very first bad habit. And I want to reiterate, when I say bad habit, I don't consider it to not be a big deal, but it comes off like I don't care about it. That's not true. I do care about it. And when I call something a bad habit, I mean it in the same way that vaping was a really bad habit I had for 5 years. I started when I was 15. Isn't that just terrible? Isn't that just terrible? Maybe you're like, oh, I vaped since I was 13, which a lot of my friends did. And maybe you're like, oh my goodness, you're that young doing something like that. That is terrible. And it is terrible. It is so terrible that I had the ability at the age of 15 to get any sort of brain-altering drug. Like, obviously, vaping is not that big a deal in the terms of drugs, okay? but it literally it increases your chance of dying. I was having heart pain every day I woke up. Like, it's not like it doesn't matter. So I think it's stupid that a kid, I was a kid, was able to get my hands on that. And it's stupid that as a kid, I thought it was pretty cool. I thought I was really, really cool for doing it, you know? And that's just a kid thing. Doing something I'm not supposed to, isn't that so cool? But whatever. That's not the point. I started vaping when I was 15. And yesterday was the 270th day since I quit. Something which I never thought I would actually be able to do. I managed to actually do. And when I did that, I was like, wait, I can do anything. I can quit anything. I can start anything. I started waking up earlier. I started gaining weight. I gained 30 pounds. 30 pounds. And I was on top of the world. Like, I can do anything I want to do as long as I want to do it. All I got to do is just do it. And that was monumental for me. I started doing all sorts of stuff. Like, I started eating more. I started going outside. I started getting off my phone. I started just any good habit you can think of. I started brushing my teeth. It's almost shameful to admit that I did not regularly brush my teeth, but I've now brushed my teeth every single night and flossed. I'm pretty cool like that. It's cool to do these things, and I just hadn't done them. And I finally started, and I was doing really well. I was going outside. I was not uploading at all, which, you know, obviously I wanted to upload, but in the grand scheme of things, I preferred not uploading versus chronically staying inside all the time. And it wasn't like I felt like a burden, like, oh, I can't go outside. I got to upload Builder Base. You know, I didn't feel that. But I mean, I did try and justify not going outside to myself off of that. Like, oh, you know, I'm working. I can't go outside. I'm doing work, whatever. I started doing all these great things for myself, for my mind, for my body, and I felt amazing. I felt truly amazing as a result of it. Like, I actually just felt 10 times better about life. I felt just everything was better. I never really get depressed, to be honest, but bro, okay, maybe I do actually. What's that about, huh? Bro, would you stop doing that? Anyway, I never really got depressed or anything, but I definitely wasn't happy. And going outside made my life so much better, just in every single possible way. And I kind of stopped doing that for a little bit because when I went to Finland, oh, you need to do the splash. Thank you. Let's go another splash right around there. That's juiced. Okay, we need to take out the Lowered Archer Tower too. Por favor, take that out. Any day now. Oh my goodness, please don't kill my stuff. All right, we need to take out the Air Expo as well. That's pretty scary. Take out the Air Expo. Go. I really would like to keep that baby dragon alive, and it looks like we might hit a bomb. Anyway, all this good habit stuff kind of stopped when I went to Finland. And it wasn't like I got super rowdy in Finland. I still haven't vaped, obviously. It's been 270 days. Absolutely monumental for me, as I mentioned. If you are thinking about quitting vaping, absolutely do it. It's one of the best decisions I've probably ever made. But in Finland, for one, I'm kind of a picky eater. So I was kind of being lame about all the food they had. I was like, you know, I don't really know if I like this. Like, so I didn't really eat as much as I should. And I didn't really have a way to go get food, so I didn't really eat much. Yeah, that's honestly the truth. And two, how do I want to do this? I mean, right here is a lot of value. That's probably the main, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And, two, Finland is 13, no, it's an 8-hour time difference from where I live, which, you know, that's quite a bit. You know, I was really kind of weirdly adjusting to the time zone difference. And when I left, I was getting up on time. I was doing all this great stuff. And then when I came back, all of a sudden I was sleeping until like 12 again, which is something I really wanted to stop doing. And I was very happy I had stopped doing it. And I've kind of fallen back into that. That's kind of annoying. And I feel like those were the two main things. I still brush my teeth every night in Finland. But getting up And oh, being on my phone. I was on my phone so much there, not because I was ignoring people, but like I had a 13-hour flight. Like, bro, what am I gonna do? So I was just on my phone. And then that kind of made it so like when I got back, it was just, okay, well, what am I gonna do? I guess I'll just go on my phone, and bad habit was restored. And so that was just very annoying. I wish I needed to get back to fixing that, but like I hadn't really thought about it like that. I hadn't thought about, oh, I need to take this seriously again. I didn't think that I had to keep working at it. Like I thought I already got it. I started waking up on time. I started eating more, and I started going outside, and I already did that. I don't need to do it again, but I don't know. Something about seeing that comment about this guy who unsubscribed to me because I said I'm on my phone in the car made me realize like, oh shoot, wait, I shouldn't be on my phone in the car. I shouldn't say that and be not ashamed of that. I shouldn't not proudly admit it. I didn't say I was proud of it, but I shouldn't be able to say that and not think, oh shoot, I shouldn't be doing this. Like, I don't know. It really made me think. It really made me think a lot, actually. This looks like a huge value right here. If I can get that, that would be so tasty. And then honestly, what do we really need to do after that? Like, we just gotta... Maybe there's an electrifier wizard move here. Is there like... There's some electrifier wizard juice. Okay, wait. What battlecopter value do we get? Let's bring a giant. Okay, battlecopter from right there. I'm cooking. We're cooking. Let's go bring battlecopter now. Anyway, it just made me realize like, oh wow, I need to take my life seriously again. Like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Why am I on my phone when I drive? I wasn't doing that before I left, and now all of a sudden we're back to doing that. Like, what's this about? And not even just when I drive. I wasn't on my phone a lot of the day. I had very low screen time. And then all of a sudden, I'm back on my phone way too much. I'm here eating dinner, and I'm looking at my freaking phone, dude. Well, what's that about? I wasn't on my phone this much previously. Why all of a sudden, when I'm coming back, am I just getting back on, getting back in the saddle of it, you know? Oh, come on, bro. Please don't tell me. Okay, good. And I don't know, man. I kind of, it all just came to a head, and I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm falling back into these bad habits. I need to take this seriously again. And so the reason I'm making this video almost is to kind of just like say that was a really bad battlecopter ability. That's the first thing I want to say. Second thing I want to say is I'm taking my life seriously again. And to the guy who told me he was going to unsubscribe in the comments because I said I was on my phone, thank you for having a standard and being willing to say that. And I don't know, not being honest, feeling the way you feel. That's very commendable, and a lot of people these days won't do that. So I thank you for just being honest with me, dude. And I don't know if you'll even see this, obviously, because you said you unsubscribed, which is, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I understand why you did, and I thank you for telling me that. Tomorrow, because of your comment, I will be going to sleep at roughly 11 tonight. I've been going to sleep at 3 a.m. most nights, but I'll be going to sleep at 11 tonight. And I will be hopefully waking up at 8 a.m. tomorrow. That's going to be way different than what I've been doing. Way different. And then I'm going to hopefully go outside, and I'm hopefully not going to be on my phone. I'm going to make a point to myself to not be on my phone. And I, under no circumstances, will be on my phone while I'm driving. No circumstances. I'm telling myself now, and I'm holding myself to that. Because I've just remembered that the only way to be the person you want to be and be happy in the life that you're in is to hold yourself to some standards and not give yourself any excuse not to do them. When I was trying to quit vaping, the hardest thing for me to do that was because I kept telling myself and making exceptions. I kept telling myself, just one more time. Just one more time, I'm going to do it one more time. Because I've not done it in so long, like I deserve this, or something stupid like that. But there's no exceptions. If I want to be a person and want to live a specific life, I need to live that all the time. Oh no. All right, let's see if we can save this. Cannon carts, go for the cannon. Nice. Electrifier Wizard looks like he's going to do the job. Electrifier Wizard, my goat. My goat, the Electrifier Wizard, saved the cannon carts. My boy. My boy. Anyway. I want to be better than I used to be. And the only way to do that is just to keep improving. So again, I say, thank you for telling me how you felt. I'm going to respond to your comment with this video, and I hope you've watched it. And don't subscribe. Like, I'm not doing this to be like, please subscribe back, please, God. Because at the end of the day, I don't really care about subscribers. I care about making people happy and being someone that people enjoy to watch. And if me letting myself have these bad habits was messing that up for you, then absolutely, I want to change that. I don't want to continue living a life that makes somebody, no matter, even if I don't know them, that makes anybody say, wow, this guy sucks. Unless it's like unreasonable. Obviously, I have all these piercings and people are like, oh, dude, your piercings are trash. Why would you do that to yourself? I hate that. And to you, I say I don't care because I'm trying to enjoy myself. So let me do my thing with that. But with honest things like being on my phone, we're going to time fail here. But this is also something, me breaking out of a bad habit of me being too scared to show my failures. Not doing it anymore. And to anybody struggling from something similar, I suggest you do the same. Get off your phone, go outside, and make yourself happy. Make yourself proud. Do something you didn't think you were going to do. Because that's what life is about, and the end of it is living in a way you're proud to live in. And I'm not proud to live the way I currently am. So, I'm going to change that. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Feel free to join in my Discord and say what's up. And yeah, man.